Ha ha ha, he talks about the only reason he plays this game is to talk about Spider-Man. Yeah, but I needed a while to get my thoughts in check for these last two episodes, because there's been a lot of news that's came out and stuff. God, who the hell was I supposed to do? Right, we're gonna go into training mode for a little bit so I can get my thing back, because I haven't played this game in like nearly 2 weeks. But God, I haven't checked my audio, I just realised. Not that many characters in the game. So I have done starting mode of this character. God. I'm hoping that's a Mario, right? That's Mario. I know that Mario was like the last one I did. That is Mario. There it is. So I did want to do L-Coed, or like a L-Coed, or like a Saber form. I think it could be good to start with your Saber. So yeah, let's try and learn Saber. Obviously I'll be fighting Saber. So what are my thoughts on the last two episodes of the season? First off, I want to get it started. I hate the idea that Spider-Gwen's going to be in the second season, if she is in the second season, just because I think, in general, extra spider people always do not work well, and I forget who brought this up. I think this was M. Night Stash, I think. So I watched his video on it finally, yesterday. Hey, Rupert! Get off me! Yes, I know. Rupert, I was literally playing with you 2 minutes ago. I literally came up here after playing with you. Do not go in her bed. Do not go in Tabitha's cat bed. You go in there, you get hit. You'll be pushed out. Yeah, sit on the weighted blanket. No, I'm not putting 2 cat beds on a cat. For a cat. Yeah, I think he made a great observation of if Spider-Gwen is going to be in the series, it's going to be like 2017 again, when 2017's worst problem, other than a sort of bad Peter, was that, well, there were too many extra characters. There were too many characters who were just as smart as Peter, who were just, you know, had the same power set as Peter, who were effectively better than Peter, but the show focused on Peter, which kind of didn't work because Peter was Spider-Man for years and now Spider people for like hours or just a few days. Oh, is that a loop? Probably not when the players are actually fighting. I'm just doing this to get back into the swing of it before I fight as Saber. I remember last time I found out that... Let's check out all. God damn! How fast are range in that? Okay, it's literally like, you have to be... Let's see. Yeah, you have to be... Yeah, you have to be really close. But it does like over half the health bar. Huh? Did a lot less that time. Anyway, but yeah, I think, just to get it started with, because the news is recent, I think... God, I am recording. I think adding in Spider-Gwen is just a stupid idea, because it means the first season is the only season focused on Peter, and I spent half the season focusing on Lonnie. Which is really stupid. Whoa, what was that? Is that a counter? Okay. So gonna stay away from the back attack. Oh, I like. How'd I do that again? But yeah, I think Spider-Gwen is such a terrible character to add, because Gwen and Miles have the exact same problem, and it's so irritating. Their problem is literally the fact that, like, they're just like, shoot them into everything, shoot them into as much as we can. At least Ultimate Spider-Man didn't have Spider-Gwen. At least Ultimate Spider-Man did not have Spider-Gwen. We still had Miles. Again, I'm okay with Miles. Miles isn't a bad character. I do think sometimes they're trying to replace him with Peter. Sometimes, I'm not sure why, but it just feels that, like, either the editorial Peter Parker Spider-Man, or like, they're just trying to take everything out of Peter that's cool or interesting. Nice Boy Peter is probably the biggest example of this, where he can't be angry, and if he's angry, well, that's just not Peter. That's not Peter. That was just his teenage phase. That wasn't him as a character. I do like our back hit. It's very mix-up heavy. And you got the forward hit. This is more. That does... Okay, this is the same amount of damage. So, realistically, you always want to be using this one if, like, you're close up, or if you think someone's going to attack you, because I'm going to guess that this creates air distance. Anyway. But yeah, I think, in general, having it be Gwen is just terrible as a first pick, because you could do a clone saga. You could do a clone saga. You could do a clone saga, because I thought, right, I'm going to get into the actual episode. So first off, Lonnie becomes Tombstone, yay! He gets exposed to some Otto Octavius gas, but that means Otto should have access to the gas. It means that there should be a reason why Otto didn't gas himself. It can't be that Lonnie has the perfect DNA sample to fuse with it. It means that literally Otto Octavius refused to use the machine for himself, which is a huge problem. That was brought up. I forget who said it exactly, but someone brought it up. They're like, okay, so if Otto's going to build his arms, why doesn't he have all the stuff? Why doesn't he use the Tombstone formula? Why doesn't he use this stuff? Is there a reason? Is it just ego? And don't argue with me and say, well, if it's ego, that's fine. No, it's not fine. It doesn't make sense. I do enjoy Otto as a character in this show. I think he's kind of cool. But that just might be my Spider-Fan-ness, which I'm trying to not go too far into the fanness just because of the decisions they've made right now with Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-Man. But anyway, I just realised this stick does nothing. Like the R3 stick does nothing. Kokyu. Okay, let's actually check out our combos. But yeah, Lonnie basically gets in a fight with Matt Gargan. I think the fight was fun, but I don't understand how Lonnie is as fast as Spider-Man. I think that's a bit of a weird thing to talk about, but like... Oh! Okay. I was confused about this input. But yeah, what's the best way to deal with this? Because my opinion on Spider-Man is very much so that I'm a nerd about Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, but like the show's decisions, especially in the 10th episode, have really been bugging me. Like the second I found out they're going to do Spider-Gwen, I was like, oh, that's not good. It's not good. It's stupid. Spider-Gwen really hurts the franchise because there's nothing interesting about Gwen. There's nothing interesting if Peter if she doesn't die for Peter, if she doesn't die by the Green Goblin, she's not interesting. The only reason that Gwen is interesting in her universe is because of two big reasons. One, her universe has different character portrayals. Daredevil being the Kingpin as a great example of this. The symbiote becomes her main use of her power set. That's another excellent example of that. That's what makes Gwen an interesting character. So just throwing her into the show isn't interesting. And Spider-Gwen's portrayal has been more and more away from Peter Parker. I'm not saying that she works with Miles only, but I'm literally saying that in general, they don't make her Gwen anymore, they make her a separate character. The Into the Spider-Verse film, / Across the Spider-Verse of course, do this job a lot better, having Peter tie into her reasoning and be him a big, part of that. That's the reason she's not getting with Miles, is because, well, a Gwen Stacy dies. The canon events work perfectly with that idea. Perfectly. The canon events work perfectly fine with that idea. Now, in the show, if she's just bitten by a spider, then it's not interesting. Same example with Same example with, it don't matter. I'm probably just going to pull this off accidentally. The supers are what's important. First up, I have to move the star. What star? Alright. First there. No, I don't know how that one works. Don't know how this one works. Oh. And Albion? How do I pull off Albion? It's basically that. This is Albion. Okay, does that explain how it works? No, if they make another one of this game, I'd like it if they just added a brief explanation of what the move does rather than how to perform it. Oh my god, how the hell did I pull off that one? But yeah, I think overall, the Spider-Man show, Friendly Neighbourhood, I think I've said this before, I don't want Peter on the Young Avengers, I don't want Peter on a team like that. He should be, as I said before, first priority is him being just connected with a bunch of people, then it's Avengers, then it's I don't know, something, and basically you go down the list. I would rather him be on the Young Avengers than just be on the X-Men. The show is very much striking towards the idea that Peter Parker is just going to become Anyway, let's get into the main story. But anyway, just to clear up on my points on the 9th episode, I think Matt Gargan is a cool character in the show. I don't get how Lonnie has the speed to keep up with Peter. I think it's definitely was for thematic stuff, but I don't like it when a character's I don't like the idea that Lonnie scales with the formula to Peter instantly, especially considering I think he's going to go through an evolution in strength, because which doesn't make sense, because otherwise he should have been stabbed by Matt Gargan's tail. He shouldn't have defended against it. Is the whitening, chalkening of his skin a negative in any way? Does it give him any stat buff afterwards? We don't know. It probably is, and then it's going to be oh, Peter can't even touch him now. I also don't like how Lonnie's going back to the gang. It doesn't make any logical sense. At all. It doesn't make any sense why he would stay with the gang after he's been given additional abilities and the Dawn, or whatever his name is, ran away, it doesn't really make sense that he wouldn't just be like, alright Pete, alright Spider-Man, I'm gonna help you as much as I can, or whatever. That would make more sense, but he doesn't. And then we go on to episode 10. I think episode 10 is a terrible episode because of the amount of loose ends it leaves. Like, it leaves over 10 loose ends. Like, I could ramble off 10 loose ends for that episode by itself, which means that there is no reason for Gwen to be in. I don't like the idea, similarly, that, let's assume that the season 2 has a 50% focus on Peter Parker in each episode. Oh, sorry, a phone's going off. Give me a second. Nothing important. Anyway. But, like, my opinion is literally just that, like, what is the reason for Gwen to be there? Because the show's probably going to be caught up into 50% Peter Parker, 25% Lonnie, and then 25% Gwen. And let's assume you shove out Lonnie. Let's assume Lonnie just gets a specific episode focused on it. And it's like, oh, what has he been doing, effectively? What has been doing? What has he been doing? Right? But that's the problem. What is Lonnie doing? What's the point for Lonnie to exist if they're going to do Spider-Gwen? I thought the show was going to be about Lonnie's, like, slow point into Tombstone or something. Or Peter knowing people. Like, let's say each season takes one school person in Peter's school and then puts them into a position. Like, Nico is probably going to happen, like, slowly over time, so season 3 could be Pearl becoming that random superhero that she's supposed to be, right? But you could easily argue the same point with Chow. Or, okay, so apparently the Wakandan girl has, like, light-based powers. I found out that. Not important. And we did find out that the Daredevil, has a trainer. It's not Bullseye, or whatever his partner name was when he had a partner. Hi Rupert. Rupert is coming back because he hopped off the bed when I ran away. To see the phone, the house phone. Yes, Rupert. Yes. Get your stinky breath away from me. What do you smell? You smell like sardines. You smell like cat food. You can get your mouthwash. Yes, I do. Yes. He just makes this noise when he wants to sit with me. Yes, stay away from the mic. Yes. Yes. But, like, I forget her name, but Jane isn't an Ant-Man character. She's a Daredevil character, which I assume in season 2 is going to have more Daredevil stuff in. I assume she's going to be a recurring character. I still think it's weird that Daredevil didn't give Peter any information, thinking about it in hindsight. He should have given Peter some information because I don't like the idea that Peter doesn't know who Daredevil is and doesn't trust him whatsoever. And then Daredevil does nothing to prove it. I find that's kind of stupid, personally speaking. But let's continue. What else do I think about episode 9. I think, again, all was cool. Let's get into episode... No, I'll go into the entire Nico plot because it's kind of important. This is one of the loose threads. Yes, she can summon her mother spirit from the amulet, and apparently it's her amulet spirit protecting her, which gives her a luck boost or allows her to dodge danger in some way. Like maybe the spirit is like telepathic. I don't know. Saber doesn't have a story? A lot of when Reddit Alcohol history and her whole stories are complete. Oh, okay. Let's just go with Alcohol then. I'll figure it out as time goes on. But my point is that like Nico really hasn't done anything this season. Like outside of like learning Peter is Spider-Man in like the last few episodes, she's done nothing. She's done like outside of covering for Peter, she's done nothing. And I hope season 2, maybe she becomes a hero of some sort. Apparently the writers just wanted her to interact with Peter and that's it. That's the reason that she exists here. That's fine, don't care, as long as she turns out to be a good character. I'm stroking a cat while speaking, by the way, if you're wondering why I can't play like right now. I'm going to try to. Let's go for normal. But yeah, that's my opinion. Unbelievable. Changing sets is a bit much. Why choose this Far East island for reincarnation? Could there be some interesting conditions here? Oh well. This got nothing to do with me. It's a small town, so it'll only take a couple of days to stoke him out. Just you wait, Roa. I'll take care of this in no time. But yeah, that's my opinion overall. This game is knowing the basics. Yeah, Rupert. Rupert, as long as you don't go into that cat bed, you're fine. Rupert, no, don't come on me, please. Like, there's no reason to. But yeah, I think Nico overall needs to have a bit more focus in season 2. Or they at least need to do something with her, because it felt like, you know, she could have just revealed, like, she's a hypocrite for not telling Peter that she has powers to an extent. Like, Pete would know the afterlife exists, so therefore, yes, Rupert, so therefore would know Uncle Ben is probably fine. That's a huge revelation for Peter Parker. In fact, season 1's done a terrible job of showing Uncle Ben stuff, especially since he apparently died before the spider bite. So you know, Peter's. Oh, that's a combo right there. That's a feet slap combo right there. Oh my God, she's cool. Rupert, what are you doing? Rupert, get back from there! What are you doing? Rupert! 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 I know you're a little baby! Rupert, I know you're a little baby, but come on! Jump, turn around, throw a punch and it's over. Is this what dancing at a bar is like? Rupert! Rupert, just sit next to me, please. I'm gonna go back downstairs in a while, Rupert. I'm gonna have some proper food. I had breakfast earlier. I did some house jobs when I came up. Okay. Wait, is Alcohol a vampire? Is this character good? Either this character is good, or like he's just a bit Sam heavy. She had red eyes, so that makes sense she'd be a vampire. But yeah, let's get into more loose threads. First off, Norman apparently took Peter's blood and was making full-on spiders with it. And it's a time loop! Yay! Time loop! Time loop! Yay! Oh, time loop! Woo! Time loop! You know. Everybody loves a good time loop. That's how Peter's got his powers and how Gwen's gonna get her powers too. Because apparently the spider that went off onto someone else was Gwen. Because we need multiple spider people in a Spiderman show. How annoying, it never ends. Just go away, CL. Keep this up and you're not the only one who suffer. Because it's a Spider-Man show, which means we need multiple spider people. After all, if Peter's here, Mal should only be 1 year away. Another spider person should only be 1 year away, and then he should be at the exact same level as Peter is. That's what's going to happen in season 2, that's my prediction. Gwen's going to pop out and be like, as good as Peter. Oh, I see, a true ancestor. That makes sense. Whoa, a true ancestor? Hold on, this can't be in my job description. What is this anime voice? I've pulled. An agent of the church? I'm impressed you made it this far with your abilities. I doubt you can get in my way, so I can pretend I never saw you, but... Yes, I'm getting a whiff of something I hate, and it's coming from you. Guess I'll get rid of you after all. Wait, you're not the wrong person. Our names are similar, but I'm a totally different person. Well, this true ancestor's really out to get me. A little bit. If that's the case, so be it. Don't interrupt this unsightly nobody. You're not unsightly, you're kind of cute. But yeah. But yeah. Again, I don't like extra spider people in my Spider-Man show unless it makes sense. And I'm just saying, Gwen makes no sense here. Like, Kane and Ben Parker makes infinitely more sense. Kane as in... Kane and Ben. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Because episode 10 has a last standing point that Aunt May knows Ben Parker and he's in prison. It's not Uncle Ben. I mean, Richard, it's Richard, sorry. I forgot. I forgot Peter's dad's name. I was just like, oh, it's Uncle Ben. But yeah. I think that plot point is definitely going to go into like the Amazing Spider-Man. Peter's genetics were meant for it. Like, I'd love it to see, like, I'm sorry this is on a hating energy, but give me Spider-Gwen for 2 episodes and then have her mutate into a horrifying spider monster. Sorry, but your chances of winning was 0. If that happens with Gwen, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with like 3 episodes of Gwen, and then her to transform into a horrible spider monster, and then she has to get her powers taken away. Maybe even she has to rely on complete technology, like she did in Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh yeah, she was in Ultimate Spider-Man. She was in Miles' Dimension. With Aunt May helping her, being her spider friend. Do that! Do that. You know what? Do that. I don't like Mash. Mash confuses my brain. Okay. But yeah. Again, I don't like the idea of additional spider people unless it makes sense. Honestly, give me Spider Boy. Give me Spider Boy. That'll be funny. Give me Spider Boy because at least that wouldn't be Miles. At least that wouldn't be Miles or Gwen. At least that wouldn't be Miles or Gwen. Give me Spider Boy. Because I don't want to see. Because obviously they're like, well, if it's the same like idea of 2017, they're going to be like, let's take out Miles because he appeared too early, but let's keep Gwen. But here's the problem: Gwen was the bad part. Miles appeared too early, but Gwen was the bad part because she became Spider-Man too quickly. She became just as skilled as Peter and Miles too quickly. Black Widow makes sense because Black Widow is a trained spy with almost all her like knowledge and know-how would transfer effortlessly into Peter's power set. Because even if you take away the spider webs, she still used spider stingers. She used the spider stingers so she knows how to shoot from her wrists. She has used rope before, obviously. Oh! That was mew easy. Oh, this is Neko art, effectively. Count of Monte Cristo.
目障りよ、あなた。
貴様は我が姿に何を見る。
オープンユアマジックサー
Not tell me on 30. Okay.
ファイト。
行くよ。
邪魔。飛んでけ。
Yeah, so. I was spamming a little bit. And I'll continue! Yep. High speed, high damage, low defense. Yeah, get spirit shackled. Let out evolution. But like, here's my opinion. Having Spider-Gwen is bad because she just became too skilled too fast in 2017, and I don't want them to just do it again. Hey. Still not giving up? Fine, you know I'll crush you a little harder next time. You know, like a vampire. Like a vampire. But that's my opinion. Like, I don't like it when they do extra spider people. I don't find it to be helpful or cool. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, let's get into the actual episode rather than the outside stuff. God, she's so powerful. I'm like taking a little bit of damage and I'm like, she's fast and strong but in a slightly different stat orientation. Oh wait, she's healing! She's healing! She's healing! No! But yeah. First off, the episode basically prevents around Strange being in the show. And it's like, it's like, hey, we're gonna build a massive portal generator, and it's like, okay. You know, Chow is the only one who actually knew, and he approved, because he's definitely gonna get a character arc as time goes on. You know when a character's like slightly too like evil in a way, I was like too uncaring, they're gonna get like a character arc. I might be able to do hard mode Valkyrie. I should have guessed she's a vampire from Brunstrud. That was me easy. I'm a vampire. And despicable because of the fact. Be well. Okay, he's definitely a vampire. Supreme. That spirit just like a white sacred mountain. There's no doubt about it. We finally meet Princess of the true ancestors. Who are you? I don't remember a dead apostle like you. Are you a newbie who's only arrived in the last 100 years? I'm good angel. We've met before just once. I've been following your shadow across the ocean. I definitely need to go a bit slower with this guy, but yeah. But neither of us can stay here for long. This town is warm like decay, yet cold like the void. I'll cut your head off and partake of your heart. That will surely cure my disease. And we go choose and Pearl's like, I see, but I wasn't really planning on it. But if you want to die so much, I'll help you out. Don't worry, I won't leave any traces of you behind. It's the least I can do for such a brave brute coming for me without any strategy. Look at her eyes. She wants it. But yeah, overall, yeah. So Chow's the only one who realizes Cheetah's generator is the main reason that it's empowered. Yada yada yada. Anyway, it brings across the symbiote. Specifically, it brings across Venom, or at least what I assume is a Venom, or at least part of Venom. Like Venom, the child of the symbiote. Maybe, hopefully they do a good Venom arc, and it's not just 2 episodes completely rushed, and then they go immediately into Venom. Hopefully not, you know? Oh, didn't even mean to do that. But whatever. Guaranteed me the kill. Yeah. I thought I was going to be waiting people to do it. Look at those back muscles. Dang. I like backs, okay? She may have become an ancestor, but you should still remember your manners. It lets others know what kind of parents raised you. Oh, look at Rupert, this little nose pointed at me. Oh, that fuss, and now he won't come out? Does he have more strength now than before? Well, no other than this, but to search the hard way, even though it's a human thing. Oops, that was close, I almost fell. Strange, I'm not equipped with wasteful functions like tripping over rocks. Seems like I haven't quite recovered from those wounds I got from Volve. What's this? Strange, my heart is beating so fast. How nice would it be if I got news tomorrow that Rel's been found? Ah. Whoa! That was crazy, I like that. Oh. Gallery? Oh, no. Ooh. Look at my boy. How close can I get into his face? Oh, it really is a violin. I wonder what these little pistons... No, the pistons are about controlling the strings, right? I was just zooming and I was like... Because it was basically out here and I was like, how close can I get in? I want to get in there. Ah, Mechalax win. I love the little detailing like this. Also, I like his jacket. His jacket's really nice. Whoa, V is for victory? View a victory demo from the gallery. Okay. Oh. I've only got his ending animation. Oh. Oh, that. Like, I played Nekoark. God dang! I'm sorry, but if someone does that pose to me, like, I don't care who you are, man or woman, like, dang! If you look at me like with those eyes, like, I know he's young. I know he's young. Don't forget he's young. Although he may not appear yet, relates to responsibility, blah blah blah. Adept, insolent, often likable, yeah. Compassionate, beautiful person. Assessing character, balancing the soft part. Does he use the resources to control the game? A fighting style, using a piano machine to control nuns like marionettes. Have all had his nickname Mario the Puppeteer. Are the nuns real people? I don't know. He aims to pass judgment on the dead apostles that appeared in the Soviet. Okay. My girl. I feed incarnation magic blue martial arts. My girl. July 7th. Alaka Tomo. Type A. That makes sense. Successor to the 5th magician, the Magic Gunner. One of the only 5 magicians who exist in the world. Successor to the 5th magician, overall she is not considered a skilled magician. However, when it comes to destructive power, she's unrivaled in her talents. The sight of her raining down bullets like hot geysers have also given the direct, yet rather tasteless name Magic Gunner. Who she learned it from is unknown, but she is familiar with martial arts and has a battle style that could be considered a hybrid of those martial arts and magic. She encounters Shinji on her travels. She gives him glasses. His glasses suppress his mystic eyes, and teaches him the value of living things and how to handle things. For that reason, Shinji respects her and calls her teacher. Difficult person to pin down. She believes in justice, unrivaled, and a vagabond. And so she's been hired to look into what we're researching and experimenting on by a certain person in the position of power, and is trying to seek out in. Okay. I'm just gonna go for all these just because. But yeah, and basically the whole strange thing happens. The whole strange thing happens. Oh, it's Japanesey. But yeah, basically Venom happens. He's a wild monster, which again, I never like wild monster. A very Japanese focused game, I don't mind. I can't read Japanese, of course. Can I get? I like that. That's good. That's good. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the last bit of the thing, just talking about the episode. Yeah. So basically, during the skirmish, Strange gets sent back in time. That's why he was in episode 1. And a bit of Venom after the whole fight gets cut off. And also we see the Clintar area with like a big Venom symbiote. I'm assuming it's supposed to be only Venom. Its design, for reference, is more similar to Web of Shadows, like the big Venom monster sort of thing. And I think that's fine, but I don't like the idea that Venom is already looking like a mindless monster. I don't like that, because Venom isn't a mindless monster, and every single interpretation makes him a mindless monster. Why can we never have the perfect symbiosis for Peter and Venom? Because Venom doesn't have a name, because he's just called Venom, so I'm just going to call him that. But just give us the Venom Sony Films version. I don't care what people say. That was a great interpretation for Venom. I enjoy the idea of immediately going for Lethal Protector. Why can't we have a Venom like that? I will take Gwen having the Venom symbiote. I will take Gwen having the Venom symbiote over having a terrible 2-episode Venom arc where it's, oh, in the first episode it's starting to look evil, and in the second episode it's like, it's evil, get the suit off of me, you know, because that's the only interpretation we can have. Or because of 2017, I don't remember how they did Venom, but I remember they literally were like, well, we've made a new Venom symbiote type. This symbiote allows me to do whatever I want and allows me to perfectly control its actions. And it's like, yes, but if you asked the symbiote, it could do that as well. But yeah, I think overall, all in good taste, huh? Customize the parts of any female character, okay. Ooh. Ooh, little boots. Yeah. Change that a bit. I like that. I like that. Where's the bomb? Oh yeah, let's get into customizing her. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're not changing the hair. If anyone fucking says anything about the hair, I'm gonna go crazy. No. That hair's perfect. Anyone picks this, I'm gonna be annoyed. I think going with a shade of purple's nice. What the heck am I changing? No. What's this? Oh, yes, we'll go with the blue. Blue works fundamentally really well. Oh, but this blue or this blue? I like this blue more. I just like her pearly white skin. Like, I love the exact colour of it because it works really well with like the top and stuff. What the heck am I changing? Oh, these little pins. No. No, I kinda like the whip look. Let's go for a slightly different blue that isn't much too far off. That works. What's this changing? This shoots. Oh, I kind of like that. It's kind of like really off. Yeah. What? What's his name? Oh, it is. God, why is this style so good? His style's so good. I can't change him. All those are good. See if there's any bad marionette ones. I'm gonna change this one's hat colour. Oh. God, it shifts so much. All things in moderation. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I think there's too many plot threads going on in episode 10. You've got, obviously, the Spider-Gwen thing that we know is probably going to happen. You've got Lonnie going a bit more chalky. You've got, like, Ben Parker. You've got symbiotes knowing about Earth. That's going to probably cause a symbiote invasion arc. You've got Venom tendril, like, popping off. It's probably going to infect Norman. I don't know. I think I would rather just skip the Peter Parker black suit if they're going to just go back to Venom being evil. And then we've got a little extra stuff. We got, like, Nico being, you know, secretive. We got Harry starting the Web Foundation, which, that is just 2017! That is just 2017! They're not being, like, about that. They're very obvious. Anyway, I think the individuals were, like, was Pearl involved? I don't remember. But it was definitely the Wakandan girl. It was definitely Daredevil's, like, partner that's a woman and not Ezekiel. No, sorry, Elektra. Like, he had Bullseye. He's got, like, a ton of different characters that you could utilize for, like, investigation and stuff. You don't need to make an OC. I think it's an OC, I'm not sure. It's like the Wakandan girl, like, maybe she isn't an OC. Maybe she's like some random roundabouts character or something like that. I don't know. Outside of that, technically we have the Daredevil stuff going on. We have Osborn making the Green Goblin suit a bit more, because he's made the hover thing. We got the old man that's probably going to become the Vulture, I think, at least. Obviously we got Curtis Connors, the female Dr. Connors, which again I'm fine with. I don't think it's that bad. He's probably going to become the Lizard at some point. Ben Parker, you can easily make 10 points, is what I'm saying. You can easily make 10 different episode concepts without even utilizing Spider-Gwen. You've got the clone stuff. You could have Ben Parker. You could have clone. You could have Kane. You could have Jessica. If you want a female Peter, go for Jessica. Because Gwen, honestly, isn't that interesting. Especially if they're going to make her intelligent. Which I think I didn't like in 2017. I don't like an intelligent Spider-Gwen. I like her not utilizing her intelligence as much. I like her not being able to build the webs. I like her not being able to build, like, certain things. In fact, how is she going to get webs? She's just going to make, like, a web gadget. She's just going to... Give me the amazing flea joke from Spider-Boy. I don't own a Spider-Boy comic. I also finished the Axe comic yesterday. So my other options are the Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, Road to Nowhere, Ultimate Spider-Man Married with Kids first volume, Secret Invasion Spider-Man Battle World, Secret Wars, the second one with Miles Morales, Avengers, I can't piss and read that, Avengers Twilight, Venom Lethal Protector, Heart of the Hunted, What If Venom, and Venom thing Reborn, Venomverse Reborn. But yeah, overall, I want to say bye now. Bye. Again, I don't like the last two episodes. I think, even though they include Symbiote and Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, Doctor Strange says at the end, like, "Oh, Peter, I don't know, but I know about the future, but you'll do fine." Peter's like, "I need to know about the future," and he's like, "Well, I guess I don't." And it's like, And anyway, season 2 isn't looking good. The last two episodes have been really bad because it feels like they're just trying to make stuff for season 2 in the last, like, 2 episodes rather than just explore them more. Nico has no reason to keep her secret other than for stuff. Anyway, bye.